Hey guys, it's Tim from Success Insider here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about quite a deep topic. It's basically about how to cope with life when all the bad things happen at once. Okay, so let us begin. Firstly, let me just mention that all of the points I mentioned in this video is vital that you take down every single one, right? It's like you can't just leave just taking down one point, because it's like it's not going to contribute towards the bigger picture. And for you to really understand and grasp what I'm giving to you in today's video, you must check out right to the end, as that's how you really learn, right? Just don't give up when you're open to receiving the information. That's the biggest lesson that I've learned from, hanging around with successful people. Okay guys, let me just begin by basically saying about how you should really view life, okay? Life is an interesting journey. Life isn't always peaceful, joyful. As you know, things can happen in life that you view as negative. In a way, if you think about it, life is kind of like a chessboard. It consists of white and black square boxes. And the white box is where you view as when things are going quite peacefully correct. You're quite happy being in a white box. Things are going well, the bill's been paid, you're earning good money, and everything is jolly. The sun's shining and so forth. The black box is negativity. It's when you think things are going bad. The bills are all coming through a door and you can't afford them. You're trying to move forwards, but it seems like you're moving backwards. This is the negativity box. Well, this is kind of like life, right? Life consists of white and black boxes, and you got to acknowledge that. And once you acknowledge that, right, you come to a level of higher awareness. If I was to, say you're now on the black box, right? You're facing this negativity. But if I was to basically put a sheet over this chessboard and say take the next step, what's the chances of you landing on black or white? It's 50-50, right? And so once you come to that level of awareness and realize that there is going to be negativity in life, and there are going to be hard times as well as good times, you realize it's just part of life. And because of that, you don't have to fuss about it, because it's just all part of the journey, your destiny that ends up shaping you. Because the truth is, guys, right, the strongest trees don't grow in the strongest soil. The strongest trees don't grow in the best soil. They grow in the strongest winds. And so the best of you actually ends up being shaped. When? It's when you're in the black box. The best of you has to show up when you're down on your luck, right? When you're faced with this overwhelming amount of bills, or this amount of stress and negativity and all the bad news. This is what life's throwing at you. And if you can grasp yourself and stand up now, that's when you're going to grow the most. This is when you grow the most. It's when you're stood in this black box. And guys, just think about it. If life consists of these white and black boxes, and life is all about enjoying the journey, you got to learn how to laugh in the storm and dance in the rain, right? It's just part of life. And once you truly grasp that, you can realize that life is just chucking a series of challenges at you to see how strong you are. And if you're strong enough to stand up and really pick up yourself and realize that it's all part of a challenge, that's when you can really start growing in life and moving forwards. Life can be tough, depending on how you really view it. The problem is, a lot of people, when they're faced with this black box, is that they give up. And if you just simply give up, yeah, the storm may pass, but you just remain in that same spot. And from there, once the storm has passed, you take the next step and you're back in the black box. Well, you get faced with the same miserable self that you've been reacting to every time you've been hitting the black box. When in fact, If you grow and realize that it's all part of the journey, you can learn how to acknowledge when life is, chucking you all the bad news, and you don't have to react to it with all this amount of negativity, because you just realize it's part of life, and you stand up and you show it your best self, right? This is a challenge. You've got to grasp it and realize it's all part of the journey. It's all part of life trying to shape you into the real person you want to be. It's life testing you to see if you're strong enough to reach that dream life. If you give up, you're proving to life you're not good enough. Guys, remember, it's all about enjoying the journey, right? And it's crazy if you think about it, because it really probably isn't going to be significant. The worries we've got in about 10 years time is just right now we think it's like end of the world, right? And the most important thing for you to realize is that it will pass eventually, but you can react to it in two different ways. One, like I said, you can shy away from it, or two, you can grasp yourself, truly stand up and become the best version of yourself, and realize that it's all part of the growth journey. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment in the comment box below if you've got any questions. And guys, the secret group for Success Insider members who are wanting to become more successful in their life, who are wanting to find friends who are like-minded, is now open. So to join our group, please click the link in the description box below. And guys, see you next time.